This is VSiN Daily Morning Bets. Here is your host, Josh Appelbaum.
Hello and welcome to VSiN Daily Morning Bets, a quick 15-minute podcast highlighting the top games and biggest line moves that bettors need to know about each day. Today is Monday, May 1st.
Game of the night.
For the game of the night, we're going to look toward a Major League Baseball slate here with 8 games to start the week. Let's focus on an 8:10 p.m. Eastern Time showdown in interleague play between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros. Currently, the Astros are listed as a minus 185 home favorite, with San Francisco a plus 170 road dog, and the total in this game is 9. Now going into this matchup, the Giants are 11-16. They've lost 3 straight games, and they just got swept in a brief 2-game series in Mexico City against the Padres, losing 6-4 on Sunday as a plus 130 neutral site dog. Meanwhile, the Astros, 15-13, but they did just drop 2 of 3 at home against the Phillies. However, they did manage to get a win in the series finale yesterday, 4-3, cashing as a minus 155 home favorite on Sunday Night Baseball. So what are we looking at here? Pitching matchup tonight. We have for the Giants going with righty Ross Stripling, who's 0-1 with a 6.89 ERA. He'll be opposed by Astros fellow righty Luis Garcia, who's 2-2 with an ERA of 4.00 this year. So what have we seen across the board? Well, a lot of respected money, laying the chalk here. Not scared off by the expensive juice price, laying it with Houston here at home to get it done in interleague play. This game opened with the Astros listed as around a minus 175 home favorite. We've now seen the Astros get steamed up to minus 185, so about a 10-cent steam move in Houston's favor. Anytime I see a line move, it's meaningful to me, but 10 cents or more, that's really an indicator of a big group of respected money or respected bettors getting down, causing big steam across the marketplace. So really 10 cents is what really piques my interest in MLB. But what we're seeing here is the Astros getting 79% of bets, but 92% of the money using our VSiN.com bet splits coming directly from DraftKings. So that's telling us that basically the public is all over Houston, but not just the public, a lot of respected money as well. Still a plus 13% smart money discrepancy where you're getting more money than bets. That's really how I use our VSiN.com bet splits, looking at number one, hey, where's the public? That's percentage of bets. And then where's the smart money? That's the percentage of dollars. And if you're getting more money than bets, always a good indicator that the larger bigger, sharper wagers are in your favor. We also have quite a few system matches here on Houston. So first would be just in general favorites. We've seen favorites do very well this year in Major League Baseball. It's kind of been a chalk year, really been quite a few chalk years here, really since COVID started. But if you bet every single favorite in Major League Baseball this year, you're 264 and 161, 62%. You're up around 7 units, almost a 2% ROI. So it may not seem that impressive, but really, there's never any sports here where if you just blindly bet every favorite, you're in the green. It's very rare here. So it just kind of tells you that it's been, a chalky MLB season and chalky last few seasons. But if we layer those, add more filters and kind of layer on some more variables into that system, it gets even better. So right off the bat, if you're looking at favorites off a win with steam in their direction of 10 cents or more. So your favorite, you're coming off a win, you got some momentum. It's chalk right now, baseball. Doing well with these favorites, coming off win with the momentum, and you're getting 10 cents of steam or more in your direction. Those teams this year, they are 57-33, 63%. So another profitable angle there. And then gets even better here if you look at a non-division favorite off a win. So non-division favorites, the lack of familiarity benefiting quote unquote the better team. You don't have to worry about those divisional dogs that tend to bark louder inside the division. But those teams are 109-58. 65%, 10 units won with a 6% ROI. And then another system that I kind of been tweaking this one a little bit, but Monday home favorite off a win. You're at home, you're coming off a win, you're starting your new week here. Those teams are 11-6, 65% this season, 7% ROI. And since the start of last season, since the start of 2020, so kind of a big sample size here, those Monday home favorites off a win are 133-80, 62%. With a 4% ROI. So a lot of matches here on Houston. The other system match, just in general, would be an interleague favorite. We tend to see an interleague play based on the lack of familiarity, really not knowing your opponent very well. You don't know how to match up. That benefits disproportionately the quote-unquote better team, which would be based upon the favorite designation. So I always like favorites in interleague play, especially with lack of familiarity benefiting the better team. Both teams are hitting about 245, so really same here with the bats. Big difference, though, comes on the mound. Houston has a team ERA of 3.22 versus 4.75 for San Francisco. And also the Giants are kind of in a fade spot here. The G-Men are only 5-9 as a dog. They're 6-10 against righties, and they're 4-9 on the road. So all losing spots here. What are they today? They're a dog against the righty on the road. So I'm going to follow this big steam. A lot of system matches, big sharp line move, interleague play, as well as a fade spot for San Fran. I'm going with Houston in this one. Give me the Houston Astros minus 185 at home to hopefully get it done in interleague play tonight.
Best of the rest.
For the best of the rest, let's look toward a late game tonight in the National League. Let's go to the Los Angeles Dodgers at home facing the Philadelphia Phillies. This game tips off at 10:10, or first pitch here at 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Currently, we have the Dodgers listed as a minus 165 home favorite, with Philadelphia a plus 150 road dog, and the total in this game is 8.5. Now going into this matchup, the Phillies are 15-14. They just took 2 of 3 on the road at the Astros, but did lose last night 4-3 as a plus 135 road dog. On the flip side, the Dodgers 16-13 this year. But they're starting to maybe get a little bit of a groove going. It's been kind of up and down to start the year, but they did just sweep the Cardinals at home, winning that 3-game series, and they won yesterday 6-3, taking care of business as a minus 140 home favorite. So in tonight's series opener, Philadelphia is going to go with Taijuan Walker, the righty, who they picked up as a free agent from the Mets in the offseason, 2-1 with a 4.97 ERA. He'll be opposed by Los Angeles righty Tony Gonsolin, who's 0-0 with an ERA of 0.00. He just had his first start coming off the injured list. I think he went 4 or 5, 6 innings, something like that, gave up no runs. And Gonsolin, if you remember last year, I think he was like 16-1 with a 2.16 ERA. So Gonsolin, really big advantage coming back here, rejoining the staff for the Dodgers. What have we seen across the board here? Well, similar to pros laying it with Houston at home, looks like they're laying it with the Dodgers at home in this one as well. This game opened with the Dodgers listed as around a minus 155 home favorite. We've now seen the Dodgers get steamed up to minus 165. So again, that 10-cent indicator of steam in favor of the Dodgers, triggering that line movement in their direction. They're only getting 78% of bets, but almost 90% of the money. So again, another pro and Joe bet split, where probably the public saying, hey, Dodgers are the Dodgers, even though typically you're used to them having an even better record right now. They did lose some guys in free agency, but they're still the Dodgers. You're going to see a public bias toward those big name franchises, Dodgers, Yankees, sometimes the Cubs, you'll see that. But those are the teams that the public really flocks to. However, pros, they don't care what the public's doing. They're betting based on the odds that they set, comparing their odds to what the odds makers are offering, and looking for an edge based on a discrepancy. So where the public's saying, hey, just take the Dodgers because they're the Dodgers, looks like you had pros say, hey, there's value there at that opener around minus 155 with the Dodgers because maybe we have this game closer to a minus 170. So they hit it, caused that steam move in favor of LAD. Dodgers would match quite a few systems here. A lot of the same ones that we saw with the Houston Astros, but if you look at favorites, 62% this season. Favorites off a win with steam 10 cents or more, 63%. Non-division favorites off a win, 65%. Monday home favorites off a win, 65% this year as well. So a lot of system matches in favor of the Dodgers in this one. Also keep an eye on the total here. We did see this total open at 8.5, and the over is really juiced up. It's 8.5 over, minus 120, even minus 125, telling us that quite a bit of liability on that over. Odds makers making you pay a higher price on that over because maybe it could be going up to 9 before you know it. And we have seen, based on the forecast, kind of good weather for an over. It's about 55, 60 degrees in Los Angeles here tonight. Should be a great night to go to the game at Dodger Stadium in Chavez Ravine. But the wind is blowing out around 7 to 10 miles per hour to dead center. So I've seen quite a bit of over liability there. And we do have 73% of bets, but 93% of the money is on the over. And we have seen the Dodgers pretty good over team this year. They're 16-11 to the over with one push. So little liability to the over, but I'm looking at the Dodgers in this one. Bunch of system matches. Gonsolin on the bump. I'm liking the Dodgers at minus 165 at home tonight, 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time, in a big National League showdown across Major League Baseball. NBA and NHL playoffs is the best time of year to become a VSiN Pro subscriber. Get access to hourly pro tips, best bets from VSiN experts, daily articles, power rankings, and expanded digital content and tools to help you become a better. Just go to VSiN.com/subscribe for more information.
Josh's sweats.
Well, for Josh's sweats, I already gave away a couple of them. I'm officially on the Houston Astros at -185. Like that steam move, Stros, -175 to -185. We have an interleague favorite system match, that Monday home favorite off a win, as well as a much better pitching staff and a fade spot there with San Fran on the road as a dog going up against a righty. I'm also going to lay it with the Dodgers, -165. Talked about that steam move a second ago, -155 to -165. I want to back Gonsolin. He's been really good over the last couple of years. This would also match that favorite off a win with steam, Monday home favorite off a win, non-division favorite off a win with the Dodgers here. So I'll be taking the Dodgers. And then my last sweat, give you one more baseball game. It's another late game here. 9:40 p.m. Eastern time. Cincinnati Reds visiting the San Diego Padres. Give me the Padres. I'm going Pods. I'm going Fathers at -225. A big number, of course. And as any bet I ever make or ever talk about, it's always bet to risk, first bet to win. If you're a new bettor, what that means is you're always risking your 1 unit. You're not betting to win 1 unit. So if you're going to take San Diego like me tonight, -225, you're not risking 2.25 units to win 1 unit. That would be betting to win. You're betting to risk, which means you're only risking your 1 unit, which is 3% of your bankroll per play as a recommendation. And the whole point being there is if San Diego loses, I'll lose 1 unit like any other bet. But however, if you bet to win and San Diego loses, you lose 2.25 units. So you're going to lose more by betting to win on favorites. So if you bet favorites, it's much more to your advantage to bet to risk. That way it saves you if you have a bad night with favorites not coming through. So just always want to make that distinction because I think it's really important. But anyway, matchup here tonight, San Diego -225, Cincinnati +200 on the road. Total in this one is 9. But going into this game here, Cincy is 12-16. They just took 2 of 3 at Oakland, but they did lose on Sunday 5-4 as a -150 road favorite. San Diego 15-14. They just got Tatis Jr. back about a week ago. Just swept a 2-game series in Mexico City against the G-Men. They won 6-4 yesterday as a -150 neutral site favorite. And we've seen a lot of steam across the board here. So first off, pitching matchup. I should mention this. Luke Weaver on the bump, the righty for Cincy, who's 0-1 with an ERA of 7.71. He'll be opposed by Blake Snell, who's 0-4 with a 5.48 ERA. But a lot of money here pouring in on the Padres. Padres open as low as a -200 favorite at home. Now they're all the way up to -225. So big, sharp steam move. That tells me that even though it's kind of a bigger number, pros aren't saying, hey, it's too big, we should lay off. No, they saw value at that kind of early opener around -200. So caused that big steam move in the favor of the Padres. They would match for systems non-division favorites off a win, 65%. Monday home favorite off a win, 65%. And then the other big one here is a non-division favorite of -200 or more. Those teams have been really good this year. They are 35-14, 71%. So all matching here with San Diego. Also, San Diego getting around 85% of bets in dollars. So once again, kind of a pro and Joe bet split. Maybe public saying, hey, San Diego's the better team, even though not a very impressive record, 15-14, but a lot of star power public relates to. Public always loves betting on big name teams, but also teams with a lot of star players. So Tatis, Machado, Bogarts, Soto. But then again, wise guys are saying, hey, even at -200, could be some value there to cause that line to get hit, to cause a steam move in favor of San Diego. But then in terms of system matches as well, kind of a fate of Cincinnati. The Reds are only 6-13 as a dog, and they're only 3-10 on the road. The Reds have been really competitive and pretty good at home. It's been on the road where they've struggled. Where are they tonight? They're on the road. Also, if you look at Blake Snell, look at his numbers really since joining San Diego a few years ago. He's really bad on the road, but he's pretty decent at home. So I definitely want to back Snell if I can at home rather than fading him there on the road. So I'll lay it with San Diego. Give me the Pods, -225, bet to risk, first bet to win tonight in sunny San Diego. That about does it for today's VSiN Daily Morning Bets podcast on Monday, May 1st. But reminder, if you're looking for more insights, expertise, analysis, game breakdowns, guess what? We have you covered at VSiN for all the sports going on right now. So Major League Baseball, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. Of course, NFL draft is now over, but we got so much going on right now, and let VSiN make your life a little bit easier. We'll never guarantee a win because that's just not how betting goes. You can never guarantee a win. A lock doesn't exist. But what is a lock is that we'll give you all the information to help you make the smartest bet that you can. So easiest thing you can do to get some VSiN in your life, sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's called the VSiN Daily. Go to vsin.com/newsletter. Put in your email, hit submit, boom. Then every single morning you wake up to great content, letting you know what's going on in the betting world that day, and of course, what's going on at VSiN. We'd also love for you to become a member, vsin.com/subscribe. For only $9.99, your first full month of service, you'll get every best bet pick from all the guests and hosts at VSiN sent directly to your inbox, a live stream of all the VSiN shows, all the articles beyond the paywall, all the great DraftKings percentages. And then, of course, you can always support us on social media. Stay plugged into what's going on at VSiN. We tweet out a lot of great content, clips from all of our shows. You can follow us at VSiN Live. You can follow me at Josh_Insights. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Let's start off the week, a new week here, a new month on a good note, hopefully. Check out later this afternoon the Market Insights pod. It's a second pod I do, a little bit more in depth. We'll probably have a couple more MLB plays. There are a couple NBA games and NHL Game 7 tonight that caught my eye. And we'll obviously recap the weekend. So for more bets and insights and updated line moves, check out the Market Insights pod. But I wish you the best of luck. Have a fantastic Monday. As the wise man of VSiN likes to say, hopefully we can cash some tickets, because that's what it's all about. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy the sweats.